Welcome back. Dreddeus here with another episode of the LA Rams franchise. Um, yeah, we are in week 5 at the moment. It's Seahawks week. The last 4 weeks have been bad, to put it lightly. We are at 0-4, and to be honest, I was getting hopeful after the first recovery time. Please remember, I forced this win for the Bears since I loaded in a new roster. So this is why this is a first win and not played. Down here, the first game that was played with the new rosters that included all of the draft picks and so on. A more up-to-date roster that I used. We actually didn't do as bad. It was a 24-21 win for the Indianapolis Colts, but we were just way more in control of that game. We had our mistakes, we had our errors, we had 4 turnovers. That was really bad. It was Stephon Gilmore who really destroyed us. But overall, it wasn't a bad game. You can see in the quarters, first and third, nothing special happened. But in the second, we were dominant, we at least had a point more on the scoreboard. And in the fourth quarter, we were down by only 1 point in comparison to the Colts after they took a 2-point conversion. Was a bit of a surprise, to be honest, but nevertheless. That was a close game. I could live with that. Things were going good for our sides, and that ratings were good. And then came 2 really terrible weeks. One against the Bucks and one against the Cardinals. And to be honest, these results are just bad. These were not simmed. I did play them, and I decided that we needed to change something quickly. What I did do was I traded for a new left tackle. I brought in Jonah Williams from the Bengals. He's a 23-year-old start F, 79 overall at the moment. He's got very good ratings. He's young and he will improve. And what is the most important thing? He's an immediate improvement at that position. It was just the O-line was collapsing so quickly. One of those next-gen stats showed me that it was around 2 seconds until I was sacked, and that's just too little time for our receivers and the other players to get into position. So, and then our first left tackle, Joe Noteboom, was injured as well, and I only had 2 backups here: Ankrum Jr., Tremaine Ankrum Jr., and Chris Brewer. And we just had to react. I'm looking at the right side here. I do want to stick with Brian Allen. He's being pushed down by morale. He's 68 at the moment, but I'm confident that we can work with him. As far as Logan Bruss goes, the right guard position is one that I'm a bit wary of. It's just that the collapse is too quickly, and we don't have any time, and this causes us to really be pushed back extremely quickly, and this is causing bad throws, bad turnovers, and so on. So defense is actually not looking as bad. Yes, there are 72 rated players here like Justin Hollins, but he's 25, and I just want to stick with him. I want to see where we can go with him. I think that by the end of the year he will be at a 75. And looking at the ratings, he's quite quick. He's quite well rounded, and apart from zone coverage, things aren't looking too bad. Ernest Jones, I really like him. He's 21 only and 71, so I will definitely be sticking with him. Bobby Wagner, our second mid linebacker. Yes, he is aging, and I do think that he is starting to decline already. But for the moment, he's just a very good mid linebacker right there. He's the 3rd highest ranked, so we'll go with him. Aaron Donald, 30. I will be keeping him as an edge at the moment, but I will be switching him over to D-tackle at some point in time. I feel like I think he can really do more there. Next up, Sean Robinson, 26 at left edge. I'm going to stick with him as well. He will be improving and then going up into the high 70s. So things are looking good. We are just causing the problems for ourselves. Sometimes it's bad decision making by me as well. But yeah, before we do anything else, I want to see if there may be a trade possible for one of these players. I mean, we've got Bobby Evans Jr., 66 overall. I do see a future for him. But Jeremiah Cologne, I mean, let's be honest, 56 overall and 26 years of age. It's just nothing there. So let's see if we can trade maybe for a better player to slot in ahead of Logan Bruss here, the rookie that we drafted right now. I don't really want to push him too far down, but I feel like maybe if we bring in an experienced right guard, this could really improve our game quite a bit, and it also would be a move that is fitting for the strategy of the LA Rams. All right, we got the deal done. We are sending our backup right guard, Bobby Evans Jr., a 3rd round pick this year and a 7th round pick next year to the Dolphins. We are receiving right guard Robert Hunt in return. Robert Hunt is slotting straight into the team. He is 74 rated, star dev, 25 years out of Lafayette right here. He will be going straight into the team. I really like his ratings. He's got great strength, run block power, lead block, impact blocking, and awareness. And that's basically what we need at the moment. We just need to stop all the incoming pressure and give our offense just a bit more time to just put the plans into motion. I think that this is a great improvement at 6'5" and 323. That's really looking very good. All right, I think we will be going. We'll be going with power here. I do want to push that up. Awareness, pass block power, run block, and run block power. This should really help us stabilize the offense. And looking at it, I am actually I'm actually pretty happy at the moment. The obvious weak point is center, but I believe in Brian Allen, and I do hope that he will improve. Apart from that, I'm happy with offense. I will be focusing on the run game, obviously, and on defense. I will be leaving things as they are right now. We only have a few draft picks left. Not that they really matter to the Rams that much, but I just feel like we could bring in maybe a backup QB that's a bit better than Wolford, just bring in a bit more depth to the team. I do want to give Logan Bruss his chance. I will be leaving him as my choice for the extra training. But of course, Robert Hunt will be my starter for the moment now. And things are looking way more stable on offense. Okay, so that out of the way, we have a player meeting to take care of. Obviously, we have a short week this week, so not much time to create an elaborate game plan. With that being the case, I want to stress how important it is that we play fundamentally sound. Definitely. With so little recovery time, a lot of guys are going to be less than 100%, which can lead to sloppy football and mental errors. Okay, exactly, and we're better than that. Stress to the team that it's imperative that we take care of the ball and be the team capitalizing off mistakes, rather than being the one making them. All right. Yeah, I like that. Beat the Seahawks and commit one or fewer turnovers. Okay. This will be the focus here, of course. Reduce errors and just have a safe game. We really just need to get back in there and at least start the results in the win column. Weekly strategy time. Before we do anything else, our defensive game plan. Let's take a look at what we're facing here. We are facing Chris Carson as a halfback. Drew Lock is the quarterback. Okay, so actually I feel like the runs will be more dangerous. So let's go with the suggestion. No problems with that. Pass and runs 56%, run 44. Okay, let's go with that. No problem there. We are at a 100% full pads. I've decided to focus on the starters for the moment. I feel like our backups are not really there yet. Maybe at free safety. Dreddeus is actually pretty good. Corners as well. So let's go with the corners and with the free safeties for the split drills. Everybody else, the backups are just not really up to snuff right now. Let's go with the starters for this week. Maybe let's change things up next week again. Next up, the offensive game plan. And yeah, I know what I want to do. The offensive game plan is a blitz counter, is a suggestion, blocker, blitz awareness, double moves versus off coverage, and fast reaction to short pass. Okay, I think I will be going with the run. I just feel like this is our best chance right here. I'm not trusting my wide receivers at the moment, and so far Cam Akers and Darrell Henderson Jr. have been the ones producing. So we will be going for the starters here as well. I will be splitting for the wide receivers and for the tight ends. They do need to do that, and for the halfbacks as well. Apart from that, and for where is he? For right guard. I was looking for Bruss here. Yeah, looking good. Full pads. We're at 97, so that should work. We will be focusing on Logan Bruss, Terrell Burgess, and Ernest Jones. And the weekly game plan: 350 yards passing. That actually, I will switch that to rushing yards. I feel like we should focus on the run game now. Score 5 offensive touchdowns. Oh, I'm not quite sure right here. We could try don't allow a sack, but we do not get anything else. Let's go with 450 yards on offense. Offensive coordinator pass for 150 yards. And defensive coordinator is... The QB isn't really that good, so we could try sack the QB 3+ times, or maybe no conversions on 4th. Let's go with that. Looks like a sound plan. Now let's start training. As always, anything apart from injuries is welcome. Fatigue does go up quite a bit for the starters now since we're not splitting, so that was a calculated risk for this one. So I do not want to do this too often, but to really maybe get a bit more experience into the team, this is the way to go. Apart from that, I do not see any injuries. That is very positive. We will continue now. Let's upgrade the players. That's my next step. Then let's take a quick peek at the Seahawks, and then we're off into the game. So first improvement goes to Cam Akers. I will be focusing on the elusive back. His awareness, change of direction, juke move, and spin move is getting an upgrade here. That's very positive. Next up, free safety starter Taylor Rapp, 78 overall right now with a bonus to awareness, pursuit, and zone coverage. Nice. Wide receiver Tutu Atwell. What I want to do with him, I think I will be focusing on making him a slot wide receiver. Catching traffic, catching medium route and short route. Good. Jake Funk, my backup halfback. We're going with elusive back as well. Next up, Tremaine Ancrum Jr. At least things are improving a little bit. He's now a 59 with pass block finesse and run block. Okay, and finally, oh nice, Bobby Wagner is getting an upgrade as well. Of course, focusing on field general. That's his stereotype. Awareness, block shedding, man coverage, tackle, and zone coverage. Still a superstar X factor, and still the number 2 ranked mid linebacker. All right, time to delve into the team. Take a look at who we're facing exactly. The Seahawks have been weakened after their quarterback left them, Russell Wilson, of course. They did not draft a new quarterback in the draft. That was a bit of a surprise, so we are facing Drew Lock, Jacob Eason, Geno Smith. Halfback is Chris Carson, who's injured. All right, so we're facing Rashad Penny from San Diego State. I really like him. I used him once in New York Jets franchise, and it was really good there. Nick Bellore is our fullback. Wide receivers DK Metcalf. Yes, I do remember him from my rebuild, where I went for Malik Willis and rebuilt the Seattle Seahawks with him as the franchise QB, and you can see that he's a very good wide receiver. Insanely enough, he's only ranked number 12, but those stats are absolutely gorgeous. Tyler Lockett, Odell Beckham Jr., who is at the moment in real life, he is still a free agent. Here in the game, he is signed by the Seattle Seahawks. It's still unsure where he will go. So we'll be facing the former LA Ram here. Next up, tight end is Noah Fant. I like him. He's really young, very energetic, and extremely dangerous. So their offense is not to be underestimated. Will Disley and Colby Parkinson. Next up, left tackle Tyrell Crosby, 73 rated, and Stone Forsyth. All right, so this is comparable to us. Eric Flowers, same here, comparable to our O-line. Austin Blythe, 76 rated center here. Right guard is Gabe Jackson. He is, yeah, looking okay-ish. Right tackle is Charles Cross. He was drafted in the 2021 draft, and he's already in here. 73 already, so definitely a bit better pick in comparison to Logan Bruss, but Charles Cross was picked way higher, so that of course makes sense. Left edge is Melvin Ingram, a veteran, slowly starting to decline, as you can see, with an 83 overall. Right edge is Shelby Harris, Justin Madubuik, and Alton Robinson. So the edges are dangerous. Al Woods, Poona Ford, Marvin Wilson here as the D tackles. Left outside linebacker Darrell Taylor, John Rattigan, okay, mid linebacker Jamie Collins Sr. and Cody Barton. Right outside linebacker Jordy Brooks, yeah, 23 out of Texas Tech, and he's one of the dangerous outside linebackers. I kept him throughout the complete rebuild. He's just very good in the end. Sidney Jones the fourth, Desmond Trufant, Justin Coleman, and so on are the corners. So two corners that are quite quick. Look at speed and acceleration over there. Yeah, definitely not absolute elite, but not to be underestimated. Quandre Diggs, of course, free safety, star dev here, 14th ranked free safety, and yeah, he's quick, looking well-rounded. The player on defense, of course, Jamal Adams, 25 out of LSU, superstar dev trait already, number 4 ranked strong safety. He will be making life difficult for us. and kicker Jason Myers, punter Michael Dixon. If we return to the offense, I think their main weak spot obviously is quarterback. Drew Lock with that 68 overall, 24 years old. They have committed to him for the moment, but I doubt that he will be their long-time franchise QB. But you never know what happens in football. And that's something that I've learned over the years of playing Madden, is that each season is different, and you can never really underestimate any player or team at that. So yeah, let's head into the game and look to turn our fortunes around against the Seattle Seahawks. Thursday night football, we are first on the ball, and as we decided upon, we will be focusing on the run play. We need to make sure that we just don't suffer any turnovers. Cam Akers here, finding a nice route in between, taken down in the backfield, of course. But we pick up the first down. Very nice. Let's go with a halfback base here. Turn this around. And we're the away team, so let's see. Let's see if we can't disrupt the game plan of the Seahawks as Darrell Henderson gets close to picking up the first down after picking up 8 yards. Inside zone now. Let's go, Cam. Come on. Pick up that first down. As we hand off the ball and pick up the first. Jamal Adams back there with the number 33. He was definitely going to stop our run here. All right. Things got a bit tight right there. Maybe I could have hurdled that drop. But yeah, 3 yards is the pickup. Let's go with the zone fake jet. Definitely seeming to work for the moment. As we fight our way across the 1 yard pickup here. And it's the first down for the Rams. Cam Akers picking up run after run after run. Now Darrell Henderson Jr. next up for the handover. Let's find that gap, and we found a gap. Let's see, can we make it into the end zone? And oh, we are pushed out. So close, so close. Oh my God. But beautiful run by Darrell Henderson Jr. Please take a bow. And indeed, we moved the chains, that left side completely opening up, and half the Seattle Seahawks chasing us down as we're pushed out of bounds. Very close now to the goal. We are going with Cam Akers here, first and goal. And let's see if we can get it in one go. And we make it into the end zone. Touchdown, and we enabled instinct defense. Can see home teams intended. I think that was the pass routes. So we scored the touchdown. Beautiful run. Cam Akers just slamming right into there. And you could see that really number 85 coming over there and just opening a small gap for Cam here. As we hope that our defense will stop the Seahawks, and they do just that. Beautiful. Very good. Let's go with a halfback dive here. Again, I will not be risking anything for the moment. All I want to do is not only have some fun, but also just keep pushing forward. We will have to use passing, of course, if we need to bridge larger gaps, or if something else happens. Right now, the defense seems to have caught on to us. We are being rushed pretty quickly. It's 3rd and 11, as we need to make a pass now. We will be going with, let's see, I want to do something pretty secure. Let's go with the gun, Salvin Jefferson here. He's still the receiver I trust the most for some reason. He's been doing the best. His release is a bit worse in comparison as the first half ends. First quarter, sorry. And yeah. 3rd and 11, nothing has changed. We still need to bridge a gap. Let's go with the halfback slip screen here. I know it's 11 yards, but if those screens work, things usually turn out pretty well. So let's go Darrell Henderson. And nope, taken down. And we lose yardage. That didn't really work. 4th and 14. As Coleman steps up here and stops our run. Just took a while to shape back there. And Riley Dixon with an accurate kick here. We've got Long Jr. here. Not able to tackle, but we stop the return at the 49 here. As the offense takes the field. Let's see if we can stop Drew Lock quicker now. All right, we are again up, and it's a field goal that has been taken here. I will slow down simulation again. Just want to give us a bit more chance to see. All right, I tried to get around them. No gap really there. 2nd and 13. Let's not throw the game away right now. Straight up the gut now. Pick up 5 yards is my aim here. Or more. Maybe even so. Yeah, looking good. We're at 3rd and 2 now. It's definitely something that we should be able to compensate as our routes are being scrambled now. It's distorted. We need to get momentum back because this is really a bad momentum impact here as we pick up the first in the 2nd quarter with 2 minutes 30 to go. I want to drag back momentum to our side. These graphics are fixed again now. Cam Akers down the gut. Off we go straight before we head into the 2-minute warning. And from the side comes the tackle. I think that's 1 yard at the most. No, not even that. All right, let's go with the slip screen. Darrell Henderson Jr. towards the left-hand side as we're in the 2-minute drill. Nice pass here. And we duck out of the first tackle, but we get taken down pretty quickly. 4 yards the gain. Let's go with a halfback draw. And again, distortion is there. On 3rd and 4th down, we have the distorted animations. And we are rushed so quickly. Timeout is being called by the Seahawks. And what do? All right, we are 1 minute 23 down. I think we'll go with a punt. Riley Dixon, you're up again. And not really accurate there. But Long Jr. as the ball drops. And we pick it up. Pretty far back in this Thursday night game here. Very nice now. Okay. So another field goal as it seems, and we got 3 seconds to go. You know what? I'm gonna go with a play action pass now. You might ask yourself why. It's just one of those that can really make the difference in a tight spot. And off we go now. And yeah, almost caught by Van Jefferson here, but he didn't have the time to catch it without any pressure. Nope, 2 defenders were there already as we head into halftime with a score of 7-6. And yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. I really think that it's the way to go for the moment. Next up, I still think that this inside run is being utilized quite a lot. Or let's lock down. Let's try and lock down the short pass. I mean, we're facing Drew Lock here, and he's not the best quarterback, so maybe that'll work. As Matt Gay kicks off the game. All right. As the kick return sheds 2 tackles. Eskridge taking the ball to the 22. Drew Lock on the field. And Rashad Penny. The San Diego Spartan, as I learned. Let's go, guys. All right, let's play this moment. I will definitely be going for the run game again. Zone fake jet. Maybe drag a defender over there so that we can do the run to the left-hand side. And no window really opening up that much, but Cam Akers just pushing through with pure power, picking up 4 yards. Let's go the halfback dive next. Straight run instead of the fake. And those jet moves, sometimes, again, they do work, sometimes they don't. Taken down here. No real gain. Halfback mid-draw next up. Again, the distorted graphics, but we also have defense can see away team's intended pass target, which is instinct. Not really liking this. Darrell Anderson. And either it's inches or we pick up the first. It's inches. Okay. No punting now. We will pick that up with, what do? A halfback dive. Straight up there. Pure power. And that's about all I want to see here. Us picking up the first down. Not being tackled behind the line. And I think it's a turnover, isn't it? Oh my God. We had inches to go. Weren't able to do that. That hurts. That really hurts. And they also went for the 2-point conversion. So, all right. Let's go with a PA cross here. Allen Robinson, my intended receiver. The right side looking a bit free here. And picked off. Come on, man. Slightly underthrown, I would think. Jones the fourth here. Hurting us. 7-17. The game again running away from us. Can't be. Can't be. Cam Akers pushing through. An injury to Tyler Higbee now, our starting tight end. Not that we've been using him that much, but again, it's these little things, you know, not being able to pick inches, just killing us, absolutely killing us here. And Jamal Adams taking down Cam Akers, who did find a free route here at 1-22. MCL sprain will return soon. Yeah, we got to keep him, risk the re-injury, of course. Let's go the halfback base, heading towards the right side now. But I think we're going to flip the play and head towards the left. That actually worked quite nicely. It's a fumble. Oh, come on. You know, when things are going bad, they usually really go bad. And we drop the ball, and you can see Drew Lock is actually pushing his team forward in absolutely bad ways now. All right. I am slowly but surely losing faith a little bit here in the team. I know that the first season usually is hard. Past the Cooper Kupp, we need to start the passing game now. But it's just not working that well. Once again, let's go with an RPO here. We need to play that quickly. Pass Cooper Kupp, and he drops the ball. We're having such troubles holding onto the ball at the moment. It's just really making it very difficult to get anywhere, as we are at 2nd and 10. Looking at Cooper Kupp or Allen Robinson here. And Tyler Higbee picking up that first down with all his power in there. I was really expecting us to do way better, and we need 2 touchdowns now stat to get this done. And Van Jefferson opening up here. 2 minutes 30 left now. All right, let's go with the slot cross. Again, Van Jefferson. At the moment, he's doing his best as he can. And we need a quick touchdown. Oh, man. Where are these defenders coming from? Jesus Christ. I would really like to see a replay. If you can help me find that replay button, then please help me. I cannot find the replay. I would like to see that. Is this here? Nope. Is it in the options? Nope. I don't get it. Usually there should be the replay available. Not sure what to do. And I accidentally called it a timeout. This is absolutely fitting for the moment. Let's go with double slants here. Again, all of the field to bridge, so far to go, and we can't really, we don't have the ability to have any overthrown here under pressure. Van Jefferson not really getting there. We're just too bad. We can't really bridge the gap. It's too far to go. We take too long getting down the field. I really felt and actually we were there on the ball, but again we drop it, and yeah, everything squiggly again. And again picked off. Cooper Kupp always behind the defender. And we can't even make a tackle anymore. 5 players. 7 and 23. Once again, we just throw the game away in such a short amount of time. I don't know what to do anymore. You see, Cooper Kupp is there, he gets the ball, the pass is precise, and then it's dropped. And that's it. And any gain is lost again, and we can't continue like this. I know that sometimes the safe catch is the better option here, but on the other hand, we need to go in aggressively sometimes. 30 seconds to go. We now need 3 touchdowns to win, or 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And yeah. So at least we connect a few passes now. But I just feel that this will not be enough here. 25 seconds to go. Against certainly not a bad Seahawks team, but you know, with a 57 rated quarterback, it's a shame, it's a disgrace to lose like this. Our defense in no way ready for what the Seahawks were bringing to the game. And honestly, I was so hopeful after that first after the first score, and we didn't move past that anymore. Just absolutely terrible. Drew Lock has a higher completion rate and by 3 times higher rating in comparison to Matt Stafford. Cam Akers, of course, did really well, 81 yards, but not what we needed. We needed 150 rush yards. And Beckham Jr. and Tyler Lockett, very, very prolific. What about... Was he injured? Was DK Metcalf not in the game? Maybe. Whatever. All right. Yeah. We started well. Let's leave it at that. The first half was okay, and then the second half was just a complete fest of craziness. And yeah. So we do get a few points. At least we had less than 2 turnovers. We did not win, so okay, but at least we got a few points out of that. We did not manage 200 yards rushing, but at least we went over that first 2-point line there, and then rush for 150 yards. We didn't achieve that, but we did get over that as well. So overall, we unlocked 13 points now, and we receive 1 point for Sean Robinson, our left edge. Definitely think that I want to give him some more on the power moves and the tackling and the pursuit. So let's see what we get. We get +3 power moves. All right, works for me, as he goes up by 1. All right, quick talk now. I didn't think the short week would affect us that much, but clearly it did, and we didn't get the job done. I know, Matt, I know. It's just really, really tough right now. And at the moment, I'm really a bit lost for words. Our offense should be better than it currently is, but still, I think a new center would be something to keep in mind. On defense, we're just not really producing what I'm expecting of the team, to be honest. Everybody's pushed down further now by the morale minus -2 for some, -3 for some. So this is really not going too well. We need to get back in the winning track. That will enable us to, just to score again and to get in there. So there's a few players here in the practice squad that I don't feel like we really need. Christian Roseboom, definitely a player that I will be letting go now. Everybody else is, Jesus, Matthew Orsek, 26 overall. All right, let's let you go, and finally we're gonna let Blanton go down here. Kendall Blanton, he's 25 and a 59 overall. This is just, I mean, even for our team, that would be a slap. Apart from that, we've got a bunch of wide receivers that I don't feel like we will be needing any of these. Dylan Stoner, no thank you. What about him? This is Trenton Irwin, 63 overall. No thank you. I'm just cleaning up now a little bit here. These are all positions that we don't need these players for. A 28-year-old, 63 overall. This is not really the way to go. Who's this? Tyler Hall, 22 out of Wyoming.
Right, so he doesn't have a face. I'm gonna give him a face. Okay, apart from that, we've got Tyler Clark here, 2462. Same thing, let's give him a face. We do have Ben Skowronek in here, who did really well in the Super Bowl. He's only at a 63 here. He's a 24-year-old at the moment. He's quite quick. He's got good catch attributes. So let's just keep him in mind. But at 63, not really that much of an improvement. And when I look at all the other players that are practice squad eligible, we do have LJ Collier, who might be a worthwhile addition. I'm gonna sign him to the active roster now. And then we've got Jalen Ferguson, Quincy Williams. I just feel like, you know, to add some depth, these players can help us, but of course they are only for depth, and I think we need to cut 2 players now. I will be doing this in here. So we added right outside linebacker. We've got Hollins, Hines, now Ferguson. Justin Hollins, 25 years of age. We've got Anthony Hines, 22. Let's push him up here. I want to see him as my right outside linebacker. And Ferguson, I will be putting into the practice squad. I think this should work well for us. At right edge, we've got Collier now, and then Hecht. And Hecht, you know, 65 overall, 23 years old. I mean, okay, looking not too bad, but I just think that LJ Collier is the better player to go with here as a backup, of course, for Aaron Donald, who is in the number 1 spot anyways. But if we do think about moving Aaron Donald onto the D tackle at some point in time, then this will enable us to slot Collier up here. Yeah, we are set to go. I want to do one more thing, and that is I want to put David Long Jr. at the CB2 and Troy Hill back here. I also feel like maybe, you know, Taylor Rapp is 77 overall. He's got good speed, good pursuit. Let me take a look at Terrell Burgess. He's 22 out of Utah. He's got the star dev, so he will be improving quicker. He's not quite there yet, but it's only a few points difference. So I'm gonna go with Terrell Burgess here. And hope that his depth trait makes him improve quicker. So sorry about that, Taylor. And yeah, as we put these finishing touches to the team, yeah, we see a sad sight. It's 0-5 at the end of week 5. We have lost our first 5 games against all the other teams. Yeah, really no excuses now. We need to start winning. We need to start winning next week against the New York Giants, and after that against the Detroit Lions. Both these teams are a bit weakened, but not after the draft. Both of them have really drafted really well, especially on defense, so we will have our work cut out for us. And so at this point, let's cut this episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, please drop me a like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you next time.